Okay, so let's finish off the interior and then the glass part of this, and we'll be done. So this interior part is going to be a cylinder. Let's make a cylinder. I'm going to change its radius. And it's probably okay. Let's see. Yeah, that will probably be alright. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. I am going to then reduce its height to 1. That looks about right. And then I'm going to add divisions onto the cap. Let's see. I'm going to reduce these first. Let's go to 12. And then I'll add divisions here onto the cap. So it's subdivisions on axis 12. Subdivisions on cap. We'll do 4. And then I'm going to turn on round cap. And we'll end up with that. I don't need these on the bottom. So I'm going to delete them. And then move this down. Press 3. Okay, cool. I'll add a division onto here. We'll add another one. Let's do that twice. What happened there? I don't know that it... Let's see, I don't think it did anything. There we go. And then take these faces across here and scale them. So tapers, object mode, and then press 3. We can kind of see how we can get that to be. Sharper here. So move this up. You see how you can make that a different section now. See? Seems to be working all right. We will gonna add a division. That'll make it really sharp really fast. Add a division right there. As you can see, pardon me. I'll bring that down, and I'll add another one underneath it to sharpen it. And then we have that being sectioned off. Okay, cool. So that looks like the basics of that. Maybe we can add another one on, another edge on. Let's see. There you go. I think that'll be better. More like what I see here. And then and then 3. And that makes that nice and sharp. Okay, cool. And then I want to take out these edges in the middle here. I don't want them. Let's go to edge. We'll delete those. That should be fine. And I will cut this here and here, here and here, here and here, and then here and here. You have all that. Take these faces here to here. Don't know why it does that, but it does. And then I'll just delete those. We don't want those in there anymore. And you end up with something like that. I can make this wider. Why is my... There you go. Or maybe not. Go to vertex. And I want to double click over here to get this to be... Hopefully yours is just square. You just make it square with the scene. Mine is not square. So to get that to be square, I'm going to go to component. No, that didn't work. If I go to object. That's going to be like that. And then, okay, so just tap D. And I'll rotate this. And I'm just going to have to eyeball it to make it square. And then I'm going to press R. And we'll have to get these over here too. Get that into place like that, and then that should be reasonable. Let's see. There you go. You got a slot on there now. The slot is not, I don't know if it's cut square or not, but either way, that's what we're going to be using. There's a, looks like a bit of a wick in there. I'm not too worried about that. And then let's move on to the glass part, which will be relatively easy. It's going to make a cylinder. Make sure that it fits. Looks pretty good. Might need to be even a little bit wider. But I'm going to take this cylinder, I'm going to go to caps, and I'm going to type in 0. And then I'm going to go to face. Marquee select right there, and then I'll be able to delete those two faces. Set that down there. And then I'm going to take it and put an edge on right here. And I'll select all these vertices and scale them out, move them down. Go to edge. And then scale that up there. And we pretty much got it, I think. Is that looking okay? Let's move this over to the side and we'll see. It needs to be more bottom heavy. Move this up here. Looks like we are actually interpenetrating. There you go. Fix that so it doesn't interpenetrate. I think it's alright. I think this is actually, it's actually a little bit wider in the photograph. We need to add thickness to it, object mode. You don't, I mean, you have to, but depending on what you're using it for, you might not add any thickness to it. But I'm going to add thickness, so we'll extrude it, push it in a little bit, and that'll be thick. Go to object mode, go to mesh display, reverse. Now your lamp is reversed, and you have all of the parts of the lamp. I'm going to square off the bottom here. Let's press 1. Insert an edge loop down here, right there. And press 3. And then you have that squared off there. You don't necessarily need to square off the top. You can. I will, just because I think it will look better. Object mode, press 3. And there's that. It's a little bit thick, the glass, but that's alright. There. We got ourselves our lamp, I think. It's more of a slight taper, and I don't think it's quite as big there. Okay, cool. Let's make sure that you increment and save, so File, increment and save, and then submit it. When you're done, you can UV it. I will go into a video UVing this. You don't have to do that for the midterm though. That's going to be on your own time if you want to do that.